parenting is hard. I'm Gemma Hall. I'm a relationship coach who specialises in helping families to create connection, emotional regulation and stronger communication. And today I want to talk to the parents of children with additional needs. Because parenting is hard enough. But parenting when your child has SEN needs, that's a whole nother ball game. And what I want to focus on is how you can understand your own nervous system and therefore support your child with theirs. Because when we are dysregulated, overwhelmed, exhausted, angry, frustrated, our communication often goes out the window. And I'm not just talking about the words we use. I'm talking about our body language, our tension, the energy we give off. And again, that applies to everyone in your life. That applies to your partner, your family, the teachers, the support staff, everyone who plays a part in your child's life. And so when we understand how to calm our nervous system, we are better able to support our child in calming their own nervous system and moving their way through their emotions. And let me be really clear about this. This is not about just becoming some totally zen, really woo individual who is always calm and nothing ruffles their feathers. You are a whole human having a whole human experience, as is your child. And so feeling angry, feeling frustrated, feeling overwhelmed and exhausted is all totally natural and normal. What I do is give you the tools that you're able to just dial those emotions down when they consume you, so that you are better able to work through them, but also so you are better able to support your child. Because when you are regulated, your child will be regulated with you as they've worked through whatever they're working through. So again, this isn't about a magic wand. It's just about putting more tools in your toolkit to help you manage those big emotions for yourself, so that you are better able to manage those big emotions for your child. So one of the techniques that I use for parents of SEN that I've used for years and years and is really effective is EFT, or emotional freedom technique, also known as tapping. Now, for some people that might just sound like a load of woo rubbish. However, the beautiful thing about EFT is, firstly, it's based on East meets West. So you've got the Eastern philosophy of acupressure, like acupuncture, but without needles, plus the Western philosophy of neuro-linguistic programming, which is where we're rewiring our brain so that we respond to certain triggers and stimulus in a different, more healthy, positive way. So bringing those two things together. But the reason I think it's particularly wonderful with parents of children who are SEN is because of the practical element. So with tapping, if your child is really dysregulated, it means that you have a practical tool that you can use to calm yourself, your nervous system, as well as your child to witness that's what you're doing. So you're gifting them a tool because they will pick up on that energy. So whether they tap with you or they don't, whether you tap for them or you don't, it will have that ripple effect, because what we're doing is we're rewiring that alarm in our brain that's telling us this environment isn't safe, and we are just dialing it all down. So it's a really powerful tool because it's keeping your mind occupied because you're using the words of the NLP, but it's also keeping you physically occupied because you are tapping on the acupressure points as you go through the cycle of calming yourself down. You can use it anywhere. You can, there's no special equipment. You can't really get it wrong. And what it does is it really makes you feel empowered in a moment where you feel powerless. So I am going to create a short video which will be shared with you to just give you a little sample of how you can use EFT to calm your nervous system down. But if you would like some real support in how to communicate with your partner, with your friends, with your family, wherever there's conflict and you feel like you and your child are not being heard, seen and supported, then please do get in touch. I would love to be there for you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy my EFT video and I look forward to seeing you soon.